What if I told you that one of the simplest ingredients sitting right in your kitchen cabinet could actually help you feel more alive, more energetic, and more confident as a man in your 60s or beyond? I know, it sounds like one of those things you hear and brush off, but stay with me for a moment. Because we're not talking about some magic pill, or anything risky or expensive. We're talking about garlic. Yes, plain old garlic. For years, people have used it in food for flavor, but modern studies now show that garlic, when used the right way, can support blood flow, testosterone, energy, and even emotional connection. All naturally. No side effects, no complicated routines. Now, if you're a man over 60, you might have noticed some changes. Maybe your energy has slowed, maybe intimacy feels different, maybe you just don't feel quite like yourself anymore. That's not your fault. Aging brings changes. But what if some of those changes could be eased or even reversed with small, smart choices? Garlic is one of those choices, but only if you know how to use it at the right time and in the right way. So in this video, we're going to talk about 5 powerful ways garlic can support your health as a man after 60. I'll also explain when to take it, what to combine it with, and who needs to be careful with it. And just before we start, can you do me a small favor? Leave a comment below with your age or the city you're watching from. I'd love to know where my wise viewers are tuning in from today. Let's begin. Before we start, I'd love to know, where are you watching from today? Just drop your state or city in the comments below. And if you have any natural health tips of your own, feel free to share those too. Someone else might really benefit from hearing what's worked for you. Point 1. Boosting blood flow to the genital area. As we age, it becomes harder to feel the same level of intimacy, and often it's easy to blame it all on age or hormones. But what many people don't realize is that poor blood circulation is one of the biggest reasons why things start to slow down in that area. You see, for healthy sexual function, your blood needs to flow freely and strongly to the genital area. In younger years, this happens naturally, your blood vessels are flexible, and circulation is strong. But after 60, these blood vessels begin to stiffen. If you're not moving around much, or if you have high blood pressure or heart concerns, the flow gets even weaker. That's when the trouble starts, because if blood isn't reaching where it needs to go, no amount of pills or pressure will fix the root cause. Now here's where garlic comes in. When you eat garlic the right way, it turns into a powerful compound called allicin. This natural compound helps your blood vessels relax and widen, letting blood flow better throughout your body, including to your most sensitive areas. Think of it like clearing a clogged pipe, suddenly things can move again. And the best part? It happens gently and naturally. No harsh side effects. No instant spikes and crashes. But don't expect it to work like a quick pill. Garlic builds its strength over time. It's about daily support, not one-time results. When you take it consistently, your circulation improves gradually, and that creates a stronger foundation for better intimacy, energy, and confidence. And this is only the first benefit. Just wait until we talk about how garlic can naturally wake up your testosterone, no needles or prescriptions needed. Let me know when you're ready for the next part. Point 2. Stimulating natural testosterone production. After 60, it's normal for testosterone levels to dip. It happens to every man. But here's the part you might not know, just because your hormone levels have declined doesn't mean your body has forgotten how to produce them. The system is still there, it's just quieter, like a fire that needs a little spark. And that spark might just come from garlic. Garlic isn't just about blood flow. It also supports your hormonal system, specifically the process that tells your body to make testosterone. Inside your body, there's a chain of communication that starts in the brain and ends in the testicles. This chain involves your hypothalamus, pituitary gland, and something called the luteinizing hormone, or LH for short. LH is the signal your body sends to say, hey, it's time to make testosterone. What garlic does, through its powerful sulfur compounds like allicin, is help activate this chain. It encourages your pituitary gland to produce more LH, which in turn tells your testicles to increase testosterone production. This is natural, internal stimulation, not artificial hormone replacement. And that's a big deal, because synthetic hormones can come with serious risks, especially for older adults. Plus, garlic has antioxidant properties that protect the very cells in your body responsible for testosterone, called Leydig cells, from damage caused by aging and stress. It's like giving your hormone system a helping hand to do what it already knows how to do. Again, it's not about overnight changes. It's about consistency. Taking garlic daily, in the right form, while staying active and getting good sleep, these simple habits can lead to real improvement in your energy, mood, and even your sense of manhood. Point 3. Reducing oxidative stress. It might sound like a fancy term, but here's what it really means: damage happening inside your body that you can't see. As you get older, your body naturally produces more free radicals. These are unstable molecules that start attacking healthy cells, including the ones responsible for your energy, hormones, and even sexual function. This kind of damage is slow and silent. You don't feel it all at once, but over time, it adds up. You might feel more tired than usual, have trouble sleeping, or notice your desire and stamina fading. What's happening is that your body's vital tissues, especially in the reproductive system, are under constant attack from stress, poor diet, pollution, and age. Now, here's where garlic shines again. Garlic is rich in antioxidants like selenium, vitamin C, and flavonoids. These natural compounds help neutralize those harmful free radicals, giving your body a chance to repair, restore, and protect itself. Think of it like sending in a cleanup crew to remove the rust from important parts of your engine, so everything runs smoother and lasts longer. And here's something most men don't realize: those antioxidants don't just protect your testicles and hormone-producing cells. They also help keep your blood vessels soft and flexible, especially in the genital area. That means better blood flow, less stiffness, and more responsiveness, physically and emotionally. When you combine garlic with a simple, balanced lifestyle, healthy food, light movement, proper rest, you're giving your body a fighting chance against the natural aging process. Point 4. Improving libido and sexual reflexes. Now let's talk about something more personal: your sense of desire. It's not just about performance or hormones. It's about that inner spark, that feeling of connection, confidence, and curiosity. And after 60, it's completely normal if that spark starts to feel dimmer. But here's the good news: it doesn't have to stay that way. As men age, it's not only blood flow or testosterone that changes. Your nervous system, which carries signals of arousal and pleasure, also slows down. Those signals that once traveled quickly from your brain to your body now take longer. Sometimes they don't come through at all. That's why intimacy can start to feel less spontaneous or even confusing. But garlic, once again, offers support. It doesn't just help your blood flow or hormone levels, it also gently stimulates the peripheral nervous system, the part responsible for reflexes, sensitivity, and arousal signals. Garlic's natural compounds, especially allicin, work like a booster for your nerves, helping them respond faster and more clearly. What that means is simple: when your body begins to feel again, more alert, more responsive, more connected, you naturally start to feel like yourself again. Many older men who take garlic regularly report that their libido slowly returns. Not as a sudden jolt, but as a quiet rebuilding. They feel more interested in closeness, more confident in their bodies, and more engaged in emotional intimacy with their partners. And this effect doesn't come with pressure. Garlic doesn't force anything. It supports your body's natural rhythms, allowing you to lead the way. It helps rebuild the quiet confidence that gets lost when desire starts fading. Because when your nerves wake up and your energy flows freely, intimacy starts to feel real and enjoyable again, not forced or awkward. Point 5. Stabilizing blood pressure and cholesterol. Here's something many men overlook when thinking about sexual health: your heart and your blood vessels matter just as much as your hormones. In fact, they might matter more. Because without healthy blood flow, no system in your body, especially not your reproductive system, can function properly. And that's where two hidden enemies often show up after 60, high blood pressure and high cholesterol. These two issues are common, especially if you've lived a busy life, dealt with stress, or haven't always had the perfect diet. Over time, cholesterol builds up in your arteries, making them narrower. Blood pressure rises, putting extra strain on your heart and circulation. And slowly, silently, your body's ability to deliver blood where it's needed most begins to fail, including to the genital area. That leads to weaker erections, less sensation, and sometimes, complete disconnection. Now, here's how garlic can help you protect the foundation. Garlic has natural compounds like allicin and diallyl disulfide that have been shown to lower bad cholesterol, LDL, and increase good cholesterol, HDL. It also helps relax the blood vessel walls, reducing tension and supporting healthy blood pressure. This means less stiffness in your arteries, smoother blood flow, and more oxygen reaching your vital organs, including those involved in intimacy. Clinical studies confirm that regular garlic intake can lower both systolic and diastolic blood pressure, reducing stroke risk and improving circulation overall. And when your circulation improves, your body becomes more responsive. Testosterone works better. Nerves respond faster. Confidence comes back. Everything starts working in harmony again. So if you want to feel stronger, not just for a moment, but for years to come, taking care of your blood pressure and cholesterol is essential. Garlic gives you a natural, side-effect-free tool to help do just that. And it sets the stage for your body to feel energized, steady, and ready, without relying on short-term fixes. Point 6. The best time to take garlic. You've heard the saying, timing is everything, right? Well, when it comes to garlic, that couldn't be more true. A lot of men start taking garlic because they've heard about its benefits, but after a few weeks, they say, "I don't feel any difference." And here's why: they're not taking it at the right time. You see, your body runs on rhythms. Your hormones, your nervous system, even your digestion, all of it follows a natural clock. And if you take garlic in sync with that clock, it works better. You absorb more of its compounds. Your system reacts more strongly. And the results? They start to show up faster and more clearly. So, when should you take garlic? There are two golden windows in the day. First, take it in the morning, right after waking up, on an empty stomach. This is when your testosterone levels are naturally at their highest. Taking garlic now gives your body a boost when it's already trying to produce hormones and kickstart your metabolism. It helps your blood flow, gets your digestion going, and sets the tone for the whole day. Second, take it again in the evening, about 30 to 60 minutes before bed. This is when your body begins its repair mode, when your nervous system shifts into recovery, and your organs start to detox and rebuild. Garlic at this time supports hormone balance overnight and helps your liver and blood vessels stay healthy during rest. Now, if raw garlic is too strong for your stomach, try soaking it in honey or crushing it and mixing it with warm water. That helps ease the flavor and protect your stomach lining. The key is consistency: take it daily, and time it right. Used this way, garlic becomes more than a supplement. It becomes part of your body's rhythm, working in harmony with how your system is designed. And that's where the real results begin. Shall we move on to the next part: what to combine with garlic for even better results? Point 7. Combining garlic with supportive foods and habits. Now that you know when to take garlic, let's talk about what to pair it with, because garlic works best when it's part of a healthy, supportive routine. If you're serious about boosting your energy, rebuilding your libido, and staying strong after 60, you need more than just one solution. You need a system that supports your body from the inside out. Let's start with food. Garlic supports testosterone, but your body also needs the raw materials to make those hormones. And that means healthy fats and good cholesterol. One of the best foods for this is the simple boiled egg, especially from pasture-raised or free-range chickens. Eggs give you high-quality cholesterol and a nutrient called choline, which is great for nerve function and sexual reflexes. Just one egg a day can make a difference when paired with garlic. Next, let's talk about movement. You don't need to run marathons. But light morning exercise, like walking, light stretching, or pelvic floor exercises, like Kegels, helps increase blood flow to the lower body. This kind of movement keeps your vessels flexible, supports testosterone release, and clears out the congestion that causes sluggish libido. Now, for the evening. If you're used to being on your phone or watching screens late into the night, try a different rhythm. Give yourself a calm wind-down routine. Take a warm bath, do some deep breathing, stretch lightly, and limit blue light. These small changes help your nervous system shift into recovery mode, allowing your body to absorb garlic's nutrients more effectively during rest. Garlic isn't a one-man army. But when you support it with the right food, light activity, and daily rhythm, it becomes powerful. You're not just reacting to symptoms, you're building a stable, lasting foundation for better health, energy, and intimacy. And when your routine works with your body, not against it, every part of life starts to feel a little lighter. Are you ready for the final part? Let's talk about who shouldn't use garlic, and how to stay safe while using it. Point 8. Who should avoid garlic? Now before we wrap up, there's one more thing we have to talk about, and that's safety. Garlic may be natural, but it's also powerful. And just like with any strong remedy, it's not the right fit for everyone. So if you're thinking about using garlic daily to support your vitality, please listen closely to these important precautions. First, if you're taking blood thinners like warfarin or high-dose aspirin, garlic might not be safe for you. Why? Because garlic itself has natural blood-thinning properties. That can be helpful for circulation, yes, but if you mix it with medication that already thins your blood, it could increase your risk of internal bleeding. That's not something to take lightly. Always check with your doctor if you're on any heart or stroke-related medications. Second, if you have stomach issues, like ulcers, acid reflux, or a sensitive gut, eating raw garlic on an empty stomach might irritate your system. It can cause burning, bloating, or nausea for some people. If that's you, don't give up on garlic, just take it soaked in honey, mixed with warm water, or lightly cooked. These methods make it gentler on your stomach. Third, if you're preparing for surgery or recovering from one, it's best to pause garlic use for a while. Its blood-thinning effect could delay clotting and slow down healing. It's just a temporary step, but an important one. And finally, if you've ever had allergic reactions to foods like onions, leeks, or chives, be cautious with garlic. These are all part of the same plant family. Start with a very small amount and see how your body reacts before making it a daily habit. Bottom line? Garlic is a gift, but only when used wisely and respectfully. Know your body. Listen to it. Make sure garlic fits your health picture before making it a part of your daily life. Now that we've covered everything, from the powerful benefits to the best timing, from daily habits to safety, you're well equipped to make garlic a trusted ally in your wellness journey.